So these are the ones I have to finish. And these I have to start planting seed. I wanted to do corn. And I just read that it only produces one good ear per stalk, maybe two. So I'm thinking I may just plant them outside the box also. Maybe use these two for corn and plant some more corn in the middle and over here. I don't know. Today, I have my first strawberry flower. How pretty is that? I'm so happy about this. Makes me happy. And here, I planted cucumbers. Can't wait to see them vine up. Everything through the cages. It's going to be so pretty and useful. Here I have planted green beans, string beans you pick off the vine. We had rain the last 2 days, so they got plenty of water. Let's see what else I planted. Oh, somebody forgot to shut off the light, including myself. I'll do that in a minute. Over here I got chamomile, and this is my second year, and she has stood by. I got some little babies that popped up last year, so we'll see. But this one I should be able to harvest this year. Baby steps. I planted parsley, rosemary, catnip, chives, cilantro, basil, dill, some hollyhock, sage, and echinacea. Down here I planted my daughter some hot peppers because she loves hot peppers. I'm not sure what this is going to be, but it looks like it's going to be a flower, so I'm going to let it continue to grow. It's something I may have planted last year. I'm working with my palm. I put her on the front porch for a couple of days and it was just too hot. So we'll trim her up. Here I have some bachelor buttons. These are my grandson's flowers. They're coming up beautifully. Got an elephant plant, and my rose bush is already starting to sprout some leaves, which is beautiful. Planted some pansies and more morning glories. Over here I have my lime tree. I have blueberries, raspberries, my my avocado plant was a single plant and I split them in two, so now I have two plants. This is my lemon tree. Let's see. Excuse my deck, we're still in the process of building and finishing the bar. Oh, there's Dad over there. Ooh, Dad over there doing his gardening. I have some more morning glories up here. And this is an arrowhead plant, which is pretty cool. Let's go out to the backyard. Okay, so here we are, going up to the back porch. Here's my dad's garden. He's doing beautiful work out here. His garden was really pretty. First year in the house last year was kind of like a trial and error to see where things would grow and if we need to do things different and what that was. So I got a plum tree. I went to Lowe's. It was a happy day. And I went back and got the plum tree because I was regretting I didn't grab it the first time. And let's see. I have a peach tree. Georgia peaches, by the way. I have a golden delicious apple tree that I bought on the second day with the plum tree. I have a blackberry bush. These also have to go on the ground, but it's been raining and I busted my ass last week trying to get all the raised boxes done, and I still have those 2 left, and to get everything, the little stuff planted. So I did get this one tree in here. This is a gala apple tree. It's already about 6 feet tall. The other ones are taller. I made a mistake, but I will take it as a sign from Odin. It was a mistake I was supposed to make, because after thinking about it, why am I doing this in the first place? Because I want to be able to help feed my family for generations to come. And my initial thought was to get, the mini trees, the dwarfs. So they only grow 4 to 5 feet, and they're better able to be groomed. Whereas these grow 20 to 30 feet tall. So it's going to take a little more work to care for these as they grow, and I have to space them accordingly. My husband's questioning right now about this plum tree. Do I really want to put it there? But I also, when the shit hits the fan, people, I know I got to mow my lawn. My battery died. I'm waiting for hubby to take care of that. First mow of the season. When the shit hits the fan and food's overpriced and not accessible, people will be coming for your food. So I don't want, even though you're going to be able to see them from the road type thing, I don't want people to have access to my fruit if my trees are over here, where people sometimes walk through my yard or can access my yard. If they're back here, where I have cameras, and somebody comes to steal my fruit, that is violating my private property. Thank you very much. And I'm going to see what some of these plants are. We got some different odd plants, wild plants growing. If any of you recognize these, please comment below, because I'm going to have to do like Google Lens thing and look it up. But that is something else, isn't it? We have lots of white clover growing in different patches. We have dandelions, so before I mow, as I've done for years, I'm gonna snip all these bad boys and dry them out, because they have healing properties. Now ask me what those are, because I can't off the top of my head just, wing them off. But those of you who know about dandelions, I'm sure you're rattling them off in your head right now as I'm speaking. So feel free to put that in there. Yeah, I'm curious about these. We got a lot of property to deal with. I do. I gotta mow all this too. I have a beautiful crepe myrtle tree, which I think I'm gonna plant right here between these 2 big trees. And I think it's going to grow just beautifully. This is a good spot right here. There's a little step down, a little dip. But it's got plenty of room to grow. And they grow very tall. And I got a purple one because I love purple. Let's see what else I got going on. I got a lot of weed whacking to do. These beautiful little planter boots, ladybug planter boots, was a gift from an old client and friend that I used to garden for. She had them from another client and friend that I gardened for that passed away. So this was a blessing to receive these. Woo! And we have carpenter bees, bumblebees. Yeah, they love to drill holes in my wood. This was also from that client that passed away. I have actually several of her pieces of plants that I would take to propagate as the years went on that I was gardening for her. So it's very special. I miss her. So this is last year's snapdragons that came up, and I'm wicked excited about this. And one gladiola. I mean, I had planted several, but I got one that came back. Not entirely sure. I think this might be Cosmos from last year. Not entirely sure. If you guys know, let me know. Oh, the lavender. I just bought the lavender and planted that. This is the silver lavender, and this is our regular lavender. There's like 4 different kinds. Also got these at Lowe's. They were a good price, and they're going to grow nice and big to cover all this garbage that's in here. Also, another snapdragon from last year. I'm so happy to see that some of these came back. I'm not sure what that is, but it's really big, so I want to see what comes out of it. And then I have another lavender here. Over here, these came with the house, these hostas, and they grow the most beautiful flowers out of them. And then I saw these beautiful dahlias, and I decided to plant those. Plus, they're Kansas City colors, so my husband was amused by that. But those will grow big and have plenty of flowers, beautiful crimson yellow flowers to go along. Look, this one, wow, this one blooming right now. I'm telling you, all that rain we had. So that's what I got going on. That's what I've done so far. Oh, here's my crepe myrtle. She's up on the porch. Good thing she likes heat. Yeah, she's gonna be beautiful. I'm looking forward to a lovely spring. I hope those of you that can garden, that have warm enough weather to do so, is able to. One more thing. You can see I got these old sticks here still from last season. I had planted gladiolas out here, and the rain that comes off the roof and just smacks down over here. I had to add some extra soil. Not sure what these are either. I gotta look them up, but they're pretty, so I left them alone. Little yellow flowers, right? So I have 3 gladiolas that survived from last year, so I think I'm gonna dig these up, and they can go be with their lonely friend over there. Anyway, staying at home, following my path. I'm lucky enough to have a man that it allows me to do that. Not allows me to, but allows me to. We are fortunate enough that I can stay home and I don't have to go to work, is what I'm getting at. So even though it would be nice to have that extra income, who doesn't like extra income, I have the luxury to stay home. And I am in charge of all of this. My husband's in charge of a very big, important job. So it kind of equals out. And we do some stuff together when he's not working. And I love working with the earth and planting and making my space beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this video, because it was long. But this is how I start my spring. A little late, but getting her done. Blessed be everyone. Have a great day. Until next time.